Kraft presents The Great Gildersleeve. Each week at this time from Hollywood, California, Kraft presents Harold Perry as The Great Gildersleeve. Written by Leonard L. Levinson. We'll hear from the Great Gildersleeve in just a moment. But first, is your family the hard-working, hard-playing kind? Of course, most of us are these days. Increased effort is expected of every one of us. And that's why plenty of wholesome, nourishing, energy food is so vitally important. The kind of food that replaces the energy we use up every day. Well, one of the best energy foods you can serve is delicious Parquet margarine, made by Kraft. Yes, Parquet margarine is an economical source of nourishment and energy your whole family needs. You'll be glad to know, too, that every pound of Parquet contains 9,000 units of important vitamin A. What's more, Parquet margarine is so downright good-tasting, your family will eat all they need. Yes, Parquet margarine's delicate, satisfying flavor is sure to make a hit, whether you serve it at the table or use it for baking and pan frying. So why not give your family the benefits of this delicious, nourishing food and start serving them Parquet margarine tomorrow? Yes, when you order, ask your dealer for Parquet, P-A-R-K-A-Y. And now let's visit our friend, the Great Gildersleeve.
Of yours in the attic?
In the attic, yes. What about it, Leroy?
Well, look what I found up there. An old family album.
Album? Oh, is that so? Any pictures of me in it?
Ah, there. You're number one of the Puss Parade.
Yeah.
Leroy. May I look at it, Uncle?
Sure, Marjorie. Go ahead if you want to.
Thanks. Oh, look at this one.
Huh?
Oh, what a beautiful baby.
Yeah.
Say, who is she?
Well, if you must know, she's me.
You mean you didn't always have that mustache?
Well, not as a little shaver. Turn the page, Marjorie.
Huh?
Oop. Forgot about that one in the little Lord Fauntleroy outfit. Wish I had those beautiful curls today.
For corn's sake, look at the lace on your pants.
Leroy, at that age, did I know what I was doing?
Oh, Uncle. Look, here's one where you're a little older.
Huh?
With two pretty little rabbits.
Oh, yes, my rabbits. Those were my pets. I called them Flopsy and Mopsy. I intended to raise them and make enough money to pay my way through college.
What happened, Uncle Mort?
Nothing. I paid $2 for those rabbits.
What was the matter?
That was it, $2. Yeah.
Say, Unc, are these your first long pants you're wearing in this picture?
Yes, tight, weren't they? When people saw me wearing them, they just split.
Who, the people or the pants?
Yeah. First the pants, then the people.
Here's a picture taken not so long ago.
Well,
how can you tell? Well, Uncle Mort is almost as fat as he is now. Leroy, the bathing suit he's wearing.
Yes. That suit was all wool and a yard wide.
What's that thing you're eating, Unc?
Let me see. Eating? Oh, I wasn't eating anything. I was just blowing up my water wings. Say, I feel kind of chilly. Bertie, shut the front door.
I can't. It's stuck.
Oh, probably the change in the weather. I'll take care of it, children. Yeah. Now, what's the trouble, Bertie? No wonder that door is stuck. There's a man's foot caught inside.
I knows that, and he refuses to take it out.
Oh, well, let him in. He's probably a visitor.
It ain't no visitor. It's a salesman.
Salesman? How do you know?
'Cause the hot air's coming from the outside inside.
Oh.
Mister, get your foot out this door, 'cause we ain't in the market for none.
Yeah. Well, let me handle him now, Bertie. I'll brush him off quickly.
Now, don't you go buying any foolish, worthless stuff like you did last time.
Huh?
That perfume was nothing but water.
Well, how did you know, Bertie? Did you open the bottle?
No, sir. But the salesman come round to the back, and I bought some myself.
Yeah. Well, you run along back to the kitchen. I'll get rid of this chap.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, sir. My company is introducing a new cigar.
I don't want it.
And I'm giving out a few boxes to discriminating judges of tobacco as free samples.
I said Oh, free? Oh. Well, let's step in out of the cold, sir.
Oh.
Here, let me help you with those big, heavy boxes.
Thank you.
You're such a little fellow. Yeah. I was always considered quite an authority on good cigars. What's the name of this new brand?
Mister, these are the genuine made in Havana, aged in the wood, soaked in the New England maple syrup La Rumba Panatella cigars. Once you get the La Rumba habit, you can't shake it.
Yeah. Well, they certainly sound good.
Oh, and they smell good, too.
Huh?
Now, just sample the delicious aroma. Go ahead. Let your nose run riot.
Oh, let me see.
Clears the head, doesn't it?
Practically clears the room. I'm afraid these are rather strong for me, young man.
Oh, yeah, and after you've smoked a few, you'll be strong for them.
I'll have to be.
Now, in consideration for advertising these wonderful cigars among your friends, we make absolutely no charge for them.
Oh, you don't? Well, with Christmas coming on and everything, I think I could manage to get rid of 5 or 10 boxes for you.
Oh, splendid, splendid. I might add that while we make absolutely no charge for the cigars themselves, we ask you to pay for cellophane, band, and the box. That's only to be expected, of course.
Oh. Yeah. What does that amount to?
Oh, I hate to even mention it.
So do I, but go ahead.
Well, let me see. 4 and 2
4 and
plus
2.
8 and 6 and 7.
Huh?
Well, that comes to a total of $1.98 per box.
$1.98. Well, is that all?
Oh, gosh, I forgot taxes. What's the matter with me?
Shall I tell you?
But you wouldn't expect us to lose money now, would you?
Oh, no. I'd hate myself if you lost money. How much are the taxes?
Only 50 cents a box. Now, are you taking 5 or 10 boxes?
Well, come to think of it, I don't know an awful lot of people here in Summerfield. Hardly more than a box full.
Well, now, our company doesn't think it's worthwhile to send me all the way out here on a cold afternoon for just one box, mister. I'm afraid that the least they'll let me give away free to you is 4 boxes.
No, thanks. Maybe I'll take more the next time you come around.
Mister, with these cigars, there won't be no next time around.
Well, for the most I could accept is 2 boxes.
Well, I can't force you to take more. All right. Here's your 2 free boxes. Now, that'll be $4.96.
$1.98 plus 2 boxes. $4.96. Yes, you're right. I was always good on arithmetic. You're very generous, really. Here's a $5 bill.
Oh, thank you. Now, wait just a second. You've got some change coming.
Oh, yeah.
4 cents.
4 cents.
Yes. Funny, it's lots of silver here, but no pennies.
Oh, that's all right. You can forget it.
Oh, no. I'll get it for you somehow. Oh, here we are.
Yes. What's this?
Your change, a 1 cent stamp, and 3 sticks of chewing gum. Goodbye.
Oh!
Sure. It's okay to come on in the living room, Piggy. We got the whole house to ourselves.
Say, is there any more candy around?
Nope. We ate all the cookies, too.
Too bad. Nothing sweet left, huh?
Nothing unless you want to try these new cigars from my uncle's. They're soaked in maple syrup.
You mean these?
Yeah.
Let's see them. Lamba Panatellas.
Say, I wouldn't open that box if I were you.
Oh, it was open already. See? Some have been taken out. I bet no one would miss this one.
Hey, what are you thinking of doing? Smoking it?
Maybe. What if I am?
Oh, I bet you wouldn't dare.
Is that so? Bet you I would, too. Only it's so long. I bet you'd be scared to go havers with me.
Who, me? Smoke a cigar?
I knew you'd go chicken.
I won't either. I ain't afraid of doing anything you ain't afraid of doing, I ain't.
All right, let you smoke it then.
All right, give it here.
Here. Bet you don't even know which end to put in your mouth.
I do, too. Only I forgot. Which end is it?
The one you don't like. My pa always bites off one end first.
Like this?
Uh-huh.
What does he do with the end he bites off?
I don't know. Swallows it, I guess.
Why, he does?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. Ooh, boy, it tastes terrible.
Want me to light it for you?
Sure, I guess so. No fun smoking an unlit cigar, is there?
Nope. Hold still and puff. No, puff in, not out.
Oh.
That's better. How's it taste?
Well, it's pretty hard to describe. Here, you try it a while and find out for yourself. Look, I can exhale every
all day. It's my turn again.
Wait till I try blowing smoke through my nose. Okay, you can have it now.
Gee, you got it all unwrapped.
I'm sorry. You want me to tie a piece of string around the outside cover? Or a rubber band?
No, I think it'll be all right. Now watch me.
What's that supposed to be?
I'm blowing smoke rings.
You ain't either. Them's clouds. Heck, I can do better than that.
Okay, here, you take it.
Oh, no, I didn't mean for you to do that. You can keep it as long as you want to.
Oh, that's all right. I'm not selfish.
Well, all right. How's this? You better puff on it a while, pig. Smoke gets in my eyes.
Well, okay. It sure is a strong cigar, ain't it?
Yeah, strongest I ever smoked.
What's the matter, Leroy? Don't you feel well?
Well, there's been times when I felt better.
Here, ready for another drag?
No, not just yet. I think I better sit down for a while.
You mean you're dizzy?
Yeah.
Well, sitting down won't help. I know. I'm sitting, and I'm dizzy, too.
I wonder what's wrong with us.
I haven't any idea.
Do you think it... Say, pig, sit still, will you?
I ain't moving, except my head seems to be going around.
Gee, that's funny. You got two heads. And they're both kind of green.
Two heads, huh? Well, that accounts for it, then.
Counts for what?
I can see 2 whole rooms. You know, I don't think I feel so good.
Do you think it could possibly be the cigar?
I wouldn't be a bit surprised. Here, Leroy, you can have it.
No, you go ahead and keep it. There's lots more where that one came from.
Oh, my goodness. Now my stomach's starting to go around, too.
Yeah, I know just how you feel.
If it's all right with you, Leroy, I think I'll go now.
You're not mad or anything?
Oh, no. If you want any more of the cigar, it's right here on the fern stand.
Gee, don't hurry off.
I better go or you might be sorry I stayed.
Oh, gee whiz. No, I'm beginning to see what you mean. I better get some fresh air, too. Hey, Piggy, wait for me. Say, Pig, do you still feel woozy?
No, I feel more wowsy than woozy. How about you, Leroy?
Oh, I'm all right, except for my head, which is awful light, and my feet, which are awful heavy, and my stomach, which is awful.
Awful what?
That's all, just awful.
Gee, I don't think I've got a stomach anymore.
Boy, are you lucky.
Take it easy. Just close your eyes.
No. Every time I close my eyes, tapioca keeps floating in front of me. Tapioca with me on life.
Do you think we should get up and walk around a while?
No. Let's stay here in the garage until it stops going around. Darn the guy who invented cigars anyhow.
Who was he?
I don't know. Some Indian named Corona, I think. I can't see how Uncle Mort can keep smoking them all day long without falling over. Imagine going around like this all the time.
Gee, I just thought of something. Do you think we're going to stop growing now?
Oh, gosh, I don't know. We should have thought of that before.
But suppose we do. How am I going to play football in college? I just weigh 97 pounds.
Are you sure that one cigar will stop you from growing?
Since I started smoking, I ain't been sure of anything. I'm awful glad I stopped.
Me too. Why, I would never smoke another cigar. Oh, it makes me sick even to mention cigars.
Gee whiz.
What is it now?
What's going to happen when your folks come back and find the living room full of smoke?
Jeepers. Uncle Mort will send me to Alcatraz. We better sneak back and open all the windows so the place can air out.
Not me. I'm going home just as soon as my legs will cooperate with each other.
Piggy, you can't run out on me now.
Not now, but just as soon as I can stand up, I will.
But how can you? I didn't want to smoke a cigar. It was you. Hey, that sounded like Bertie. Come on. Look, smoke's coming out of the living room.
Gee, it's lucky we got out.
There's a fire.
Good. Now nobody will notice the cigar smoke.
Cigar smoke. That's it. Piggy, where'd you throw that cigar we were smoking?
In the fern stand. Why?
I bet that's what started the fire. Come on, get some water. We're coming, Bertie. Oh, there's the garden hose. Piggy, run and turn the water on. Here I come, Bertie. Put out the fire. Put out the fire. I will if you get away from the window. I want to climb in. What'd you say? Get away from the... Oh, get that out. I'm not on fire. Sorry. I warned you.
Leroy, what you doing?
Climbing in the window to water the fern. Oh, say, this is only making the smoke worse.
Well, keep it up, Leroy. You putting it out.
Oh, that smoke. Just as I was getting over the last smoke.
That does it. Now the fire's out.
Turn off the water, Piggy.
Yeah. Turn off the water out there, boy.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
Leroy, you's a hero.
Oh.
Leroy! Turn on the water again, boy. Leroy's done fainted.
Well, Marjorie, are you sure we've ordered all the candy we need for Christmas?
Oh, yes, Uncle Mort. My, you've been buying like Santa Claus with a sweet tooth.
Well, why not? No matter how many Thanksgivings we have, Christmas comes once a year.
Well, let's run along home now, Uncle.
All right, my dear. Say, let's get something for Leroy to have this afternoon. I see just the thing he's going to enjoy.
You do? What is it?
Oh, something that every boy likes. Wait till you see Leroy's face when he opens these chocolate cigars.
See what I tell you, Bertie? He's opening his eyes.
Yeah, but it don't look like he's seeing anything. Leroy, honey, is you all right?
Oh, me? Oh, yes, I'm all right.
And you just lay there on the sofa whilst I try to clean up this mess in the living room. I can't figure out for the life of me how that fire started.
Hey, Piggy.
Yeah?
Gee, what are we going to say when Uncle Mort comes home and asks us how the fire started?
Well, we could say it was a spark from the fireplace, if there was a fire in the fireplace. Except there's no fireplace.
Gee, if they ever find out how that fire really started, I'll be cooked. Haven't you got a good idea?
Yes, I'm going home. So long, Leroy. See you in school. Oh, hello, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Hello there, Piggy.
Oh, now I'm really going to be sick.
Say, what's that I smell? Did Bertie burn something?
Yeah, the living room.
What?
Goodbye, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Come back here a moment, young man. Where is Bertie?
She's mopping up the water on the carpet.
What water?
The water Leroy squirted on the fern box just before he did a nosedive onto the floor.
Oh, my goodness.
Uncle, what's happened around here?
I don't know for sure, Marjorie, but the way I understand it, Leroy was watering the fern box in the living room. After flooding the floor, he tried to dive on it while Bertie was cooking the rug.
That couldn't be.
Well, that's Piggy's story.
Yeah, well, it was nice visiting you.
Here, come along with us, young man. We're going to get to the bottom of all this.
Oh, dear.
Huh?
Oh, look at Leroy on the sofa.
Yeah.
Are you all right, Leroy? Oh, hello, Marge. Hello, Uncle Mort.
Well, by George, he does look all washed out.
Oh.
Young man, what do you mean by diving on your nose in the carpet?
You leave that poor little boy alone. He's a hero. Just like Dewey at Vanilla.
What do you mean, Bertie?
Why, there was a fire, and Leroy ran in here with the hose and saved us all from being a lot of clinkers.
Well, you're a brave boy, Leroy. By the way, Bertie, how did the fire happen to start?
Oh, my
Huh?
head. Oh,
Oh.
my stomach.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
What's wrong? Oh, I know. He's inhaled too much smoke.
Yes, that's it, Uncle Mort.
Well, we're going to get you well in no time at all. No time at all.
That's good.
Yeah. Marjorie, what's the office number of Dr. Silsby?
No. I don't need a doctor.
It's Rosebud 2212.
Thanks. Hand me that phone, please, Bertie. Thank you. Don't try to get up, Leroy. Just relax like a piece of liver.
No.
Hello, Dr. Silsby? This is Throckmorton P. Gildersleeve. I want you to come right over. There was a little fire at our place. I know you're not a fireman. My nephew Leroy put it out, and now he isn't feeling so hot. Yeah, get over here as quickly as you can, Doctor. I don't know what in the world's keeping that, Doctor. Oh, while we're waiting for him, Leroy, here's a little surprise I brought to you from downtown. Here. It's a chocolate cigar.
No.
Yeah. Quick, somebody water. He's going to faint again.
No, I'll be all right, Uncle.
Huh?
Chocolate and cigars. I couldn't take it.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, my boy. But you won't refuse a nice big chocolate cigar, will you, Piggy?
Yes, Mr. Gildersleeve. I couldn't.
Huh?
That is, Leroy might feel bad if he saw me eating it.
Oh, yes. Well, that's very considerate. We'll save them for later then. By the way, how did this fire in the living room start, Piggy?
You mean the fire from the cigar and the fern stand?
Oh.
What's wrong, my boy?
It hurts. The scar I got from the fern stand that was on fire.
Oh, yes.
Piggy, isn't it time for you to go home?
Uh-huh. Yes. I gotta be going now.
Yes. Well, it gets me. How a fern stand can suddenly, without any cause, burst into flame is one for Ripley.
Maybe it was spontaneous compulsion. Those ferns were getting terribly parched, late in the year, no rain inside the house.
Oh. Well, I suppose we'll never know.
Yeah, let's let sleeping dogs sleep.
Yes.
Excuse me, Mr. Gildersleeve, but look what I found in the ruins of that there fernery that was on fire.
Well, looks like remnants of a cigar. Why, this could have started the whole thing.
Well, folks, now I really gotta go.
Huh?
So long, Leroy. Good night, Mr. Gildersleeve.
What's bothering that young man?
Oh, that's Piggy's way, Unc. Here today, gone tomorrow.
Well, son, you rest till the doctor gets here. I'm going to look into a few matters. Come on, Bertie. Let Leroy sleep. I can't understand it. How did a cigar get into the fern stand? Oh, talking of cigars, Bertie, did anything happen to those 2 new boxes of Larumbas?
They putting them in boxes now?
No, I'm talking about my cigars. Oh, yes, here they are. Let me see. 6 missing, and I only took out 5. Bertie, have you been putting the snatch on my stogies?
Yes, sir.
Aha!
I snatches them off the furniture and I put them in the ashtrays.
No, I mean, have you been smoking my cigars?
Me? Oh, I should say not. I ain't one of them society ladies.
Well, somebody took one. Marjorie?
Yes, Uncle Mom?
I've been doing a little detective work about that fire. I've always fancied myself as another thin man. And I have a pretty good idea how it started, too.
How, Uncle?
Well, I think I know who dropped the cigar into that fern stand.
Now, don't look at me with that steely glint in your eye, Sherlock Holmes. I haven't smoked a cigar since last election.
Oh, be serious, Marjorie. Did you notice how evasive Leroy and Piggy Banks were when I questioned them just now?
No, I didn't.
Oh, of course not. You weren't even there. But they were as hard to pin down as a baby on a roller coaster.
But Leroy, smoking cigars.
Didn't you notice their appearance? They were both as pale around the gills as a whitefish.
Does smoking a cigar have that effect?
I should say. I'll never forget my first corn silk Corona. I was weak for days, and in the days for weeks. And besides all this circumstantial evidence, there's one real incriminating clue.
What's that?
Leroy's little finger.
What's wrong with his little finger?
He's wearing the cigar band from that missing cigar. At last, Doctor. What delayed you? Did you stop on the way to cure a couple of hams?
Fine thanks for rushing away from an office full of patients. Well, where's the sick boy? Show me to him.
Oh, yes, just a second, Doc. Since I phoned you, I found out a few things. I think Leroy is sick because he smoked one of my cigars.
Well, I can understand that. I smoked one of them, too.
Yes, but I can't get him to admit it, Doctor. He just keeps groaning and changing the subject. Now, I've got an idea how we can smoke out this whole cigar business.
What's that?
What kind of sickness would have the same preliminary symptoms as smoking a cigar, Doc?
Oh, almost any of the juvenile illnesses.
Yeah?
Measles, chicken pox, or mumps, say?
Say, mumps will do. You examine Leroy, and you tell him he's got the mumps. That'll bring the truth out of him. Come on.
Oh, you and your schemes.
Shh. Remember what to do, Doc. Leroy. Here's Dr. Silsby to take care of our sick little boy.
Oh, suffering stuff.
Yes.
You didn't need to bother the doctor, Hunk. I'll be all right in a couple of hours.
Well, now that I'm here, boy, I better give you a quick once-over. You see your tongue. Mm-hmm. Now, say ah.
Ah.
Yeah. I better take your pulse. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Now, you can put your tongue back in now.
Thanks.
Now, tell me, after you inhaled this smoke, did you suffer any attack of vertigo?
No, I was just dizzy.
Oh, yeah. And this was accompanied by acute nausea?
It was nausea, all right, but there was nothing cute about it.
Well, that's just as I thought. Let me feel your jaws. Oh.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Mr. Gildersleeve, has this boy ever had the mumps?
Mumps? I don't think so. Have you ever had the mumps before, Leroy?
No. Say, you don't think I got 'em now, do you, Doc?
Well, it's a little early to say for sure, but the indications point that way.
Oh.
Yes, isn't that too bad? Looks like you'll have to stay in bed instead of going to that big football game, Leroy.
Hey, wait a minute. Gee, Doc, maybe you're mistaken. Maybe if you knew what really happened, you wouldn't call it mumps.
What do you mean, what really happened, Leroy?
Oh, gee, I should have told you before. Uncle Mort, the reason I got sick and look so pale and everything is, well, gee, I hate to tell you, but, why did I do it?
Why did you do what, Leroy?
Why did I smoke one of your cigars?
At last. Now we're getting the truth. Young man, I'm surprised at you.
Oh, gee, I'm sorry I ever did, Uncle Mort. Sorry as I can be.
Yes, I think you've learned your lesson, Leroy.
I have, Uncle Mort. I really have. And now maybe Dr. Silsby can see it's the cigar that makes me look this way and not mumps.
Well, Leroy, that was just a little put-up job. Little scheme to get the truth out of you. You really haven't got the mumps, has he, Doctor?
No, he hasn't, Gildersleeve. But according to his pulse and his temperature and these spots on his chest, he has got the measles.
Oh!
The great Gildersleeve will be with us again in a few minutes. But right now, do you grown-ups remember the old-fashioned kitchen on baking day? What fragrance, with cakes and pies and cookies in the oven. Why, everything smelled so good my mouth fairly watered in anticipation of all the good things to eat. And nowadays, lots of up-to-the-minute housewives are learning the modern secret of that old-time home-baked flavor. Yes, more and more good cooks are insisting on a real flavor shortening for baking instead of bland, tasteless fat. That's why so many good housewives are using Parquet margarine for baking. For a flavor shortening is just what Parquet is. You see, the delicate taste that makes Parquet so delicious for table use gives extra flavor to baked foods, too. Yes, and that's the secret of foods pan-fried in Parquet. They're tastier, too, and Parquet doesn't spatter or stick to the pan. And remember, Parquet margarine is good for you. Yes, Parquet is a wholesome, nourishing energy food that contains important vitamin A. But why not try delicious, economical Parquet margarine and find out how good it is yourself? Just ask your dealer for Parquet. Parkay.
Uncle Mort?
Yes, Leroy. That's part of the cure for measles, you know.
Who's that?
Leroy, it's me, Piggy. I just sneaked back to see if they found out.
Yeah, they did.
Gee, did you catch it?
I'll say I did.
Yeah. Looks like you're going to catch it too, Piggy. Good night.
Original music heard on this program was composed and conducted by William Randolph. This is Jim Bannon speaking for the Kraft Cheese Company and inviting you to be with us again next week for the further adventures of the great Gildersleeve. And reminding you that every one of us can help in the nation's defense program by joining the Red Cross during its annual roll call, November 11th to November 30th. This is the National Broadcasting Company.
wackadoo, wackadoo, wackadoo. Ba 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 da ba. Ba da ba 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 da ba. Yeah, baby, let's do this indeed. Oh my gosh, it's like totally Monday. Oh my god, no way. Like for sure. Oh my god. Oh no. OMGOT, oh my god. Hey, good morning, Joey. How you doing? So, what's going on, brother? What's going on? Did you get my message? Are you coming? Am I making this bed here ready for you? Huh? Huh? Ah, buddy. Man, I am wide awake this morning. Oh, I'm so friggin' awake. I got into bed way early last night. Like at 9, 8. I think I was asleep by 10. It's crazy. It's totally crazy. All right, so you'll be showing up on the, where's my notes, 17th? Is that what it is, 17th? Where the hell are my notes? Refresh my memory. Ah, here it is, Joey, yeah, 17th to the 23rd of October. Is that, those dates are still good? That's awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Well, I'm gonna ink it in my calendar if that's the days for sure. 17th through the 23rd. Yeah, baby. Do wackadoo, wackadoo, wackadoo. Do wackadoo, wackadoo, wackadoo. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Alright. So you're getting a car, or are we picking you up at an airport? Woohoo! Concert. Yeah. Alright. My timing is off. The yes means yes, you're coming. Yes, it's the 17th through the 23rd. And you're getting a car. Did you get your ticket yet? Get a ticket soon. It's already October. Gotta get a ticket. Excellent, excellent. Alright, cool. Cool, so you're going to Phoenix. Phoenix? On the 17th. Huh. Huh. Yeah, I didn't think you were going to rent a boat, dude. My daughter Natalie's friend, Charlie, is in Arizona, just outside of Phoenix. And, I don't know when Charlie is coming. Usually the day before. What's the day before? Saturday. 19th. So Charlie will be coming out on the 19th. Yeah, Phoenix is great. I used to live right next to Phoenix Airport. I had to go there a bunch of times to pick people up, drop people off and stuff, but it was real easy to deal with there. I like Phoenix Airport. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So what do you want to do for accommodations? Like I said, we got a bed here. It ain't the best place in the world, but you've been here before. You know, we live in a dive. Yeah, let me know if you want to do anything different. If you're going to stay the whole time. If you decide you're going to take off and go drive around or whatever. But we're more than happy to have you here and you know, feed you, take care of you, give you a place to sleep. But if you want privacy, Airbnb's the motel right down the street. You could hook up with a broad out here and sleep with her. Who the hell is this guy? What the hell is he talking about? Oh my God! Like, no. I'm sorry. I've been watching Square Pegs lately, and it's like totally got me. Totally. I feel like I should put on my sunglasses. Oh my God! No way. Way. So like, yeah. Gosh, that's gonna be fun. I've decided to postpone my procedure until at least after the concert. It may be a little further after that, but mainly because I have to make sure that my insurance is going to be good. It's supposed to be up in November, and I don't want to get into my procedure and then lose my insurance halfway through recovery. I gotta put water in this bowl. I can hear the suction of her tongue on the bottom of that bowl. Be right back. You need water? Hi, big dog. There's more water now. Go ahead. Go ahead, there's more water. Totally. Yeah, Charlie usually rides a bus. Takes a bus out from Phoenix. Gets a ride from, it's a little place south of Phoenix, and then gets a ride half an hour up into Phoenix, and then takes a bus. Charlie was supposed to come out for my daughter's birthday, but nobody could give Charlie a ride to the bus stop. That was a bummer. So we're hoping everything works out this time with the bus. Yeah, last time after Charlie was here, we just drove him back to Phoenix. It was great. It was a nice drive. It was pretty cool. Check out the different ways to get here from Phoenix, because you can come up the 10 and then get off it. You go north at Desert Center and take that north to the 62, and then you just go west on the 62 and you're here. Otherwise you got to go all the way down to the 10 into Palm Springs, and then you got to go north and then east. Then you got to come back. You got to go in and then you got to come back to. It takes about the same amount of time because you're on the freeway all the way on the 10, and then you come back, and it's just a short 30 or 40 minute drive back. But if you're get off at Desert Center and take Desert Center up to the 62, it's about the same amount of time, but it's a nicer drive. Yeah, it's a great freaking drive through the desert. It's awesome sauce. Anyways, man, that's awesome shit, man. That's cool. That's cool. Be sure to find out about extra baggage so you can take this stuff back with you that I never got to send to you. Yeah, that'd be totally cool. I can't wait. That's neat because now I get to see you open the box and get to see you go through all the stuff that I was gonna send to you and have you videotape you opening it. But now I get to do it. That's cool. That's cool. I hope that puppy's still okay in there. I put some breathing holes. I've been pouring water in there by the gallons, figuring, I don't want him to, shrivel up. Oh my God, did he really say that? Yeah, I did. I did really say that. So let's see. Movies. Movies? Movies, anyone? Movies? No movies? No movies! Oh man, this is awesome. You're gonna love that concert. You're gonna love it, man. At this point, I'm happy I'm not going. To be honest with you, I want to go so bad, but I'm so happy I'm not going. Thank you so much. And to have somebody a little bit older and responsible going with my daughter, it means all the world to me. So thank you. Yeah, that's awesome. And somebody who knows the music, right? Gosh, it's like I would be enjoying 6 of the 20-something bands that are gonna frickin' be there, right? I'd be like, give me my Fall Out Boy and my Motion City soundtrack, right? Jeez. No, that's awesome. Yeah, there's just tons of frickin' music. Look it up, man. It's gonna be so much fun. That's awesome. Awesome. It's an all-day thing. I'm gonna have to get this battery thing. I wonder if we're allowed to bring in extra battery packs. Right? Right? Where's my extra battery? Where is it? And I got. Maybe my daughter has it. Cheese and crackers. Crees and checkers. Drawers. Jaws. Get your hands out your drawers, boy. Quit playing with yourself, boy. And my God. Yeah. See, now I'm all excited. I'm all excited. Fun on a bun. Fun. I don't know what to say now, man. I'm just so excited. It's like a couple of weeks away. It's like boom, a couple of weeks away. Boom. And then we'll be in Vegas. Hanging out. That's sweet. So, oh, well, you're renting a car. Well, shoot, we'll just have you drive to Vegas, right? And then the car's not sitting here, and we don't have to drive 2 cars to Vegas. Well, that'll be cool, if you don't mind. Yeah. Oh my God, if you drive to Vegas, it'll be the first time I will have gone to Vegas and not had to drive. I swear to God, I don't think since I was a little kid, have I ever been to Vegas and not had to drive. Of course, I know the route so well. I've seen just about everything on the road. It's a great drive through the Mojave from here. Yeah, it's a sweet ride. Sweet. Yeah, for sure. Oh my God. Yeah, I've been watching Square Pegs, and oh my God, was Sarah Jessica Parker so adorable when she was young. She was such the little girl. She was so cute. I mean, she just... Oh my gosh. She was adorable. She's a precious little girl. Oh my gosh. No, I was just... man, they were young. What a great show, though. I mean, it was so ahead of the time. You know, the cast was so modern. Every single cast member totally had their own, like, original character, you know. Yet so TV, you know. So forget, this should be Television Tuesday, because, man, I can't wait to watch another episode. Oh, yeah. So, I wish I could put it on the channel. I'm assuming that's fine means that you're okay with driving. I mean, because if you don't want to drive, we can drop off the rental car and you can save a couple of days, and we can take Mom's car. Yeah, we could do that. So let me know. You got plenty of time to decide, you know. I imagine if you're going to get a rental, you're probably going to get it in Phoenix and return it to Phoenix. So I think sometimes it's hard to turn a car in somewhere else. Sometimes they want their same car back. So I don't know. We'll figure it out, man. Yeah, that's great, man. That's great. It's great. It's great. Totally. Well, last night, well, yesterday, of course, the other day, I finished my book, The Boys. And I am sad that it is over. I may have to read it again. You know? I may have to read it again. Because it's just such a good read. I mean, it's just so much fun. Oh, there's the script and the chase scene diagram. Oh, that's great. That's great. If they could get a washing machine to fly, my Jimmy could land it. Wow, his mom in the role of Mrs. Was it Mrs. Lovell? Is that what it is? That broad, that old broad? That was a great fucking book, great read. So last night I'm lying in bed and I'm contemplating my next read. And it's, right now it's Lakota Woman. I have the book. I read the back cover, and I sat there staring at the book, not wanting to let go of everything that I was still harboring for the boys, right? So it was like, I decided not to start reading last night. I decided to wait on the Lakota Woman, and I'm going to go out into my shed and dig through some boxes and pull out my box of paperbacks and see if there's a paperback in there that I haven't read yet. Science fiction stuff. That kind of stuff. Yeah. Because I might want to chip out, you know, because right now I'm also listening to Michael Crichton's The State of Fear. Michael Crichton. Good stuff. So, yeah, I think I might want to reread Stranger in a Strange Land, or Friday, or The Cat Who Walks Through Walls, or one of those old Robert Heinlein novels. Because I'm not going to read a lot. I mean, I'll read the whole book, but I'm not going to read like mega pages every day. For me, it's like 2 or 3 pages in the evening, laying there, getting ready to go to bed. Or in the afternoon, laying there, getting ready to take a nap. So I'm a slow reader. I like to take my time. I like to read just as much as I can deal with, and then I'll sit on that for a day and absorb it, right, and think about it. Like that line, I can't get that line out of my head, you know. Ron Howard, the same Apollo 13, the same scene, his mother trying out for the role of that old woman, and he's like, you're just not yet old enough, right? And Dad's like, well, we can, you know, the makeup people can put wrinkles on her and stuff and age her and stuff. And she's like, yeah, but I just don't see it. And she pops her teeth out and says the line. And he's like, okay, Mom. Okay, put your teeth back in, Mom. You got the part. You know, and that one line right there is just like, it's a total family moment, right? A totally personal family moment that is just so real. You know, and it's so awesome. Yeah, just great fucking stuff. Great. Oh, Phoenix. Phoenix. You know, South Mountain is a really neat place. It's kind of like out here. It's kind of like the Mojave. When we drive to the Mojave, through the Mojave, going to Vegas, driving through South Mountain National Park. I think it's a national park or state park. Driving through South Mountain south of Phoenix, is a neat drive. It's pretty cool. But if you're going to be coming from Phoenix to here, and then from here up to Vegas and back, and then you're going to see enough desert, I'm sure you don't need to drive through South Mountain and look at any more. Unless you're in the desert. Me, I'd probably pass. But when I was out there in living in Phoenix back in 91 to 93, my then girlfriend would go to this place near South Mountain. It was like in the South Mountain community area, right up against the mountain. There was this restaurant that was built in somebody's home. It was a big home, like a big bed and breakfast type home. You know, it probably had 6 rooms, had an upstairs. It was really, but it had a huge downstairs, and the whole downstairs had been turned into a restaurant, right? And they must have gone out of business, because the plate of food that they served us, even back then, even 30 years ago, it had a giant ham steak on it, right? Was a plate filled with potatoes, 3 eggs, right? And I don't remember what else, toast and juice. And it was this huge plate of food. And I just remember thinking, they gave us the wrong order. We're never going to be able to pay for this. That's all I kept thinking. And we were, well, I've always been poor, but we were poor. We were broke. And it was like we ate there because it was such a good deal. It was like, wow, that looks like a really good deal for that price for a breakfast, ham and eggs and potatoes. We're thinking, all right, well, it's going to be this little McDonald's style platter, right? And it was huge. It was a giant plate full of food. And I thought for sure we were going to have to dine and ditch. Let's just leave whatever money we got and run, and it wasn't. It was just I think it was like $6 or something for the plate full of food. Had we known it was going to be that big, we probably would have saved the money and split a plate of food, because it was so much. Oh my God. Yeah, I haven't been to Arizona in a long time to do any serious visiting. I mean, it's literally, I haven't been there since 93. Yeah. I have not been there since I left in 93. I've been there once, just recently, to drop Charlie off, but no, I haven't been there to do anything other than that. I really want to go to the Grand Canyon, right? I've been there since I was a little fucking kid and almost fell into it in the fog. I'd really love to go to the Grand Canyon. Of course, that means I got to have the van, and I don't think they allow dogs, so we got to have a dog sitter. It would just be a nightmare, right? Anytime we think about going anywhere, it's like, we got 4 dogs. So how does that work? It works like getting an Airbnb somewhere in a place that takes dogs, right? That's what it means. Or getting a motel that takes dogs and the extra fees and all that. And it's like, forget about it. We don't need to go out that bad. Our daughter took us out for my wife's birthday. I just get a kick out of saying that our daughter took us out to dinner. I still see her as a little tiny baby in my arms, and she's 20 years old, off at university, doing her own thing, staying up till 4 in the morning, doing homework and dyeing her hair, and then getting up and going to school the next fucking day. I mean, she's just knocking it out of the park every day. She's like, I just did a test. How much do you think I got? I was like, I don't know. How many questions? 50? 47, 48. It's like, oh. She just kills it. It's her thing, It's what she does. That's what she's good at. She's good at learning. Yeah, someone so good at learning eventually might decide to be good at teaching. you know, and that might be something that she'll pursue later. Get her bachelor's in psychology and then go back and get a bachelor's in education, right? Early education, early development, or, you know, middle school or something. I don't know. I think she's got the chutzpah. Of course, she likes to say that, you know, I'm not good with people and that, but she is, you know. I'm this or I'm that, or I don't, you know. And then she's exactly the opposite. Of course, she's doing that, you know, little shy girl thing still, but she just so. I mean, she's brilliant, you know. I think she should have a pretty easy time navigating the working world once she decides to get out there. And I hope it's not for a while. I mean, it's really not necessary. Yeah, we're dirt poor, but, you know, what's wrong with that? You know, just keep your bills low, keep your output low, and your income can be low. I'm a low-income guy. No, it's not that I'm lazy. I'm just broken. You know, I did that already. I did going out into the world and you know, being that guy, making money, moving and shaking, busy all the time. All that got me was a destroyed body and a family who were strangers, right? And it was like, you know what? Maybe I'll just work with my wife, and then I won't have to be away from her as much, and keep our daughter at home going to school, so I won't have to be without her as much. And so now it's reversed. Now I'm home all the time, and they're out doing stuff a lot, right? There you go. But at least I'm here, you know, like in another hour I'm going to get up, and I'm going to put my daughter's cooler together for lunch at university today. I don't know if she's actually getting up and leaving this morning or this afternoon. There's been some issues with her friend's car, so I've let her know that I can stop what I'm doing here and take her and her friend both to school and drop them off, and stay there all day if they need me to. I mean, I don't care. I'll just grab a book and a pillow and and some Netflix and just hang out in the frickin' car all day. What the hell do I care? As long as it means that they get to accomplish what they need to accomplish, I'm fine with that. My job right now is taking care of whatever else needs to be taken care of. You know, I was that guy out of the house. Now I'm that guy in the house. You need me to drive, I'm driving. You need me to go to the store, I'm going to the store. You need me to get up in the middle of the night and wake you up because you're supposed to do something, I'll do that. Whatever. That's my job, babies. Well, I made another to-do. Foil. Look at that puppy, huh? It's like diamonds, yeah. It's like diamond encrusted. It's so sparkly. Ah, jeez. It looks like the flute on H.R. Puffin stuff. No, Timmy, no. Shut up, you little fucking flute. You little punk flute. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, this week, Thursday, let's go to the movies. My music video premieres. World premiere. It's a world premiere. The whole world gets to see it. It came out pretty much the way I wanted it to come out, the music video. Song's great. I love the song. Music video's great. I was able to get away with using so much borrowed content. It's fantastic. It's just fantastic. Mainly because of the borrowed content I used, I borrowed from like movie trailers, right? And trailers, there's, you know, nobody copyrights movie trailers. They want those trailers out there all over the place. So I borrowed a bunch of stuff, scenes from movie trailers. I think I only borrowed one scene from a movie, and I chopped the hell out of it. But it's yeah, it's fun. I can't wait to get some response from it. They'll be like, oh my God, this is like the stupidest thing. Turn it off. Oh my God. Yeah, and I'll be like, I'm just gonna eat myself to death then. Oh my God, I'm so depressed. I'm just gonna eat. 800 pounds later. I'm so depressed. Am I gone? No, really. No. Fruity. Fruity. So let's see. Over the weekend, I contacted various people and did follow-ups on the T-shirt thing, and I got a lot of responses on the T-shirt thing. A lot of people were like, dude, I want a shirt, but it's like things are tight, and we're going to have to wait until next week or the week after or payday or whatever. I'm like, dude, it's cool. If you can't, then don't, right? I mean, I'm as poor as they come, right? And I'm trying to do this. So I totally understand if people just cannot put out any money. $50 is a lot of fucking money, right? I'm dirt poor, and I at the drop of a hat will spend $25 to $50 on a t-shirts, because I'm a t-shirt fanatic and I'm a junkie. All right, I'm hooked. I'm an addict. My name is Michael, and I am addicted to t-shirts, novelty shirts, concert shirts, etc. I don't know why. I just cannot. I've got almost 100 t-shirts here in my house. I try to wear as many of them as often as possible, but it's hard. It's hard to be in, to choose, look through almost 100 shirts and try to pick out just one to wear. Some days I wear 3 shirts. I'll put a shirt on in the morning for the morning show. It'll get a little bit of dog hair on it. By the afternoon, I'll change shirts to go out to the store, right? And then it'll be like, well, I don't want to wear this at night for my nighttime show, so I better put on another shirt, right? So that way I kind of get to wear some shirts, man. But what's really going to be neat is looking out there and seeing other people wearing the shirts that I design. That's going to be cool. And knowing that every shirt that somebody's wearing is a donation in the cigar box, right? That's important. That's super important. I was talking to my brother last night, vid-chatting him. And in fact, let me go into that after I heat up my coffee. I got little dogs tickety-tick-tacking around, wanting to go here and there and everywhere. It's always something. So I'm talking to my brother last night, vid-chatting, and basically it was like, dude, we need to talk. So I hit him up for the show, the live show, like Elsinore Brothers and Sisters. I'm going to do a 20 questions, right? And basically so that everybody that comes on the show will be asked to do a 20 questions, and it'll just be a rapid fire 20 questions. All right, go. And then we'll have 5 minutes to do the 20 questions, or something, like 5 to 10 minutes. But I don't want to have the guest on too long, because it's going to be in the evening, and I just want to grab people long enough so that other people see them and say, hey, they're wearing a shirt, they're excited about the reunion, they're going to be there, they're going to be there, they're going to be there, and kind of build up some steam, right? So that's my thing with the show. I'm lying in bed last night, and I'm thinking about this dental procedure that I've got to go through, right? And I'm thinking, okay, the morning show, that's one thing. I mean, this is me mainly in my own reality here, so to be talking out half of my face, it may or may not happen the morning show, right? But an evening show where I've got to be on camera and close up and talking, I don't know how I'm going to pull off that Elsinore Brothers live show. it may just be, well, I may pass it off to my brother, quite honestly. I might do a 3-way video chat so that my brother is the host, and he brings on he brings on a guest, right? And I latch onto his video chat and edit it into my show. I do the opening credits. I bring my brother in. He announces, does his thing, and then he brings on the guest that's on his video on our video chat waiting, right? And then we bring them both up on the screen, and then we do that. I pipe in the commercial. I do the end credits, that kind of thing. So, in theory, it could work. We could do a live show from here and have my brother host and have a guest somewhere else, and I just do the tech. That might have to happen for a couple of episodes, depending on the complexity of my dental procedure and how much of my talking ability it takes from me. I'm imagining that I'm going to be pretty much screwed for the first few weeks, at least, and maybe longer, depending on how quick of a procedure I get, right? I'm told that I might be eligible for an immediate denture, which would only be a few weeks. If it's regular dentures, it's going to be 6 months, and that's going to take a huge, no pun intended, it's going to take a huge bite out of my showtime, right? Otherwise, I'm going to go on the show toothless, and I'm really not into doing that. So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Either way, I'm still excited about the whole idea. And if I just have to create commercials and create edited programming to put on a live programming situation, then I'll do that. I'll put together a show, have my brother come on with a guest on a video chat, and we'll video chat, and I'll record it and get them the questions, do whatever, say whatever I gotta say, and just keep it off camera, keep it off mic, and then just edit me out, edit them together, edit together a little half-hour show, and then air it live. I could do that too. So however this works, I'm gonna make it work, because I'm gonna order shirts this week. Just shirts, not the actual printed shirts, but I've got to order shirts. So I'm going to order medium through XXX, a bag of each. I don't know what the bags are. I got to talk to them today. So I'm going to order all the shirts today. Look, these are the colors, these are the sizes. Get the shirts. The following week we'll have all of the money and we'll print the samples. And if I get enough donation money in by the following week, by next, not this weekend, but next weekend, then we're looking at not just getting samples and shirts out to people, but getting a big chunk of this first bill paid for the shirts, right? Yep. Yep. I'm real excited. I'm really excited about it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Totally. Yeah, anyway, if you're still there, Joey, yeah, we can decide when you get here what we want to do about the driving. Like I said, I always drive out there, so I'm totally cool with driving because I love that drive. But if you want to, use your car or turn it in or whatever for a couple of days, I don't care. I'm good with anything. I'd probably be bored shitless not driving anyway. But nevertheless, we'll figure it out. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It'll be neat having you here, hanging out, getting to talk and, do stuff. And you can actually see me do live stuff. That's funny. Because let's see, while you're here, I'll be doing a nighttime nonsense and nostalgia that Friday. And then the following Monday, we won't be here for a morning show, but we might be here for me to do a Minecraft show. Right? So, do you have a Switch? Could you bring your Switch if you have one? Not everybody's got a Switch. Son of a Switch. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm so excited about shirts. Yeah, it was a hard choice to go down to one color for each of the first shirts, but I thought logistically I've got to buy medium, large, extra large, double extra large, and triple X. So I've got to buy 5 sizes, right? Per shirt, per color. That's 15 sizes that I've got to, because one gray for this shirt, and then I was going to do 2 colors for this shirt. And I decided to get rid of one of the colors and just keep a color for this shirt and a color for this shirt. It's a little less appealing, I guess, because you don't get to choose your color. But the other shirts that I do, you're only going to have a color choice of 2 to 3 colors max. Basically because they have to jive with the graphic. And so I'm trying to create a shirt that goes, the color of the shirt actually enhances the graphic. It's just not a blank canvas with a graphic on it, right? It's got to be part of the graphic, part of the shirt. Like this one's great because it's got that muddled, marbled black and burgundy red stuff going on, you know. And I think that it enhances the graphic, you know. So same thing. I just want to go with something that is really fun and appealing. And I can't talk about the shirt designs as much as I want to. I cannot talk about the shirt designs. If you want to get in on donating early and getting an extra shirt at some point when we have more shirt designs, well then contact me directly and I'll send you the Zelle information and you give me your shipping and sizes and that kind of stuff. And then if you do donate $50 now and get 2 shirts, later on when all the other designs are in, or as they're coming in, you can decide to get another one for free. It's just part of the early bird donating special. So, and in the long run, it's all going to make way more money than we're going to need. So I'm budgeting in extra shirts for giveaways and for those early donators who are going to want an extra shirt. I'm going to be doing custom colored shirts for myself so that when I'm doing my live stuff, I'm not wearing the same stuff, right? And if we've only got 2 shirt lines and I do 2 shows and have worn each of those shirts and now I'm doing a 3rd show because we still haven't started another line because we haven't finished paying for these 2, I'm going to want a different 3rd shirt. So I'm going to get the same screen stuff done on a couple of different colored shirts because I bought a pack of sample shirts. So I'll use those sample shirts, create some special shirts for me to wear. And then at some point, I may actually do a giveaway and give away some shirts and some special shirts that nobody else has. So that'll be cool. Also, as we get down closer to the reunion, I'm going to start doing a series of live telethon things where I'll be coming on and I'll be saying, all right, we need X amount of dollars, or we need to get rid of this many shirts. You know, who doesn't have a shirt? And do that kind of a thing. And then during those live shows, it'll be like, all right, you know, once we reach a certain point of people who have donated and gotten shirts, we're going to give away some shirts, right? There's no sense in giving them away until we reach a thing. But, you know, and then what we'll be doing is we'll be giving away slightly different shirts, which will make it appealing, right? You buy a shirt, buy a shirt, buy a shirt. You've donated. Now, here's a special shirt that nobody else has. Do you want this one? And then those will just be drawings. You know, it'll be like, all right, we've had our fun, we've got enough money raised. Let's give something away. You know. Nostalgia packages. One thing I didn't hit my brother up for was coming over and hanging out and visiting for a week. But that's important. I got to do that. Yeah, really. My eyeball is squeaky. But now it would be neat if I had help for a week or two. Going through some of the stuff that I have and curating so much of it. I mean, there's just so much stuff. You know. I mean, just so much stuff. I mean, I've got so many records that I haven't listened to. I've got brand new records I haven't opened. I've got a stack of brand new records I haven't opened yet. Because I haven't had the time or the peace of mind to sit and crack open a new record and enjoy it, you know. So, yeah, well, when you're here, Joey, we'll bust open a few albums and listen to them. That'll be neat. Maybe you can sit around with me and we'll bring in a few boxes of old weird shit and go through it, you know. And you can help me curate a few little boxes of old stuff. I mean, old stuff. I got so many stacks of VHS tapes and DVDs and LPs and 78s and 45s and Betamaxes, reel-to-reels. Did I say 8-tracks? Because I got a ton of 8-tracks. Oh my gosh. I've got to go out there really soon and dig through a few things and try to find a box of books. And I've got to take some of these pieces of furniture over to my friend's garage where we're storing some things. Of course, these two chairs are his, so I need to get those back over there. And then I've got a table and chairs set that I think I'm going to put over there, because at some point I think I want to swap out the table that's at the house because it's so hard to clean. It's got like this grainy texture on the top, and it's just, you got to sit there with a sponge and a brush and scrub out all the grooves and stuff when somebody makes a mess. It's just horrible. And the table I have, it's a glass table with Art Deco modern chairs, but it's a nice hard heavy duty table, and it's easy to clean, so I don't know, we'll have to think about it, and hit up the owner and say, check this out. But it's got to go. It's got to get over there. And then at some point, I think in the spring, once we get enough crap over there, I think we're going to do a yard sale, and just take the house over for a couple of days on a weekend in the middle of spring, and go through all of the crap that he's got there, and have him put out all the crap that he don't want in the garage anymore. I've got thousands of records over there. Another thing, Joey, you're going to have to go through, look through records and stuff. Of course, flying home, you're not going to be able to take a whole lot with you. But you can always pick it out, and then we can mail it to you in little batches, regardless, I'd really love it if you took some time to go through a bunch of the weird things that I got and help yourself to some things, because it's all just wasted stuff if nobody gets any enjoyment out of it, And every time I go and I look through all of my things, I get enjoyment just looking at them and picking them up and going ooh and ah, and then putting a tape in or putting on a record or reading a book or something. But there's just so much of it, right? And I have a lot of doubles of stuff. So my ultimate plan was to use a lot of this stuff as giftable items here on the channel. So I better close this door. I think the dogs are done. Yeah. Oh yeah, no wedgie. Yeah. I need to get a bunch of picture frames. I need to get a bunch of 8x10 picture frames. I've got a shitload of pictures that I want to get framed and hung up on the wall, kind of like my wall of fame, friends and family and celebrities, photographs of me with those. I think that'd be neat, My daughter's in a lot of those because, we're like at concerts or just before we go to a concert and stuff, we'll take a photo together or at a concert. So I'd like to get some of those printed. When friends visit, I'd like to get those photographs, get them printed, even if they're just coming to hang out. Yeah, the photos, the few photos I have of me with celebrities, that's neat. Let's get those printed. Hi, Bessie, monkey dog. Gotta warm this coffee again. But yeah, not necessarily back here, because I've already got enough stuff back here. I'm not going to change this around. This is set up the way I like it with the photos and stuff. But on that end, over in that little room over there, that little nook, or maybe even in my bedroom on my giant corkboard wall, I want to hang up a bunch of, 8x10 photos of me with various people. It'll just be neat. I've always wanted that, to be able to look up and go, look, there's me with Joey, there's me with my daughter, there's me with Ben Harper, there's me here with this person, look, me and Starcrawler, Yeah. That kind of stuff. Hi, big face here. She's just sitting there. She just stares at me. Look at her. She's just staring at me over there. Can you see her face? Can you see that little head in the corner? She'll just stare at me. Yeah, she's like, am I on camera? Is that thing on? All right, I'm out of here. Too much. I can't believe the response that I got over the weekend about shirts and donations. It's pretty heavy. It's pretty heavy. Let's see, where's my book? Yeah, one of my good friends from back in the old days, he said he's good. And then one of my old friends' sister said that she's good for 3 orders, 3 donations for her and her brothers. And then she hooked me up with a couple of more donations. So that's 6 right there. Boom, that's half of that's actually all of what I wanted, but now I decided to shoot for double, so that when I put a down payment on these shirts and get my samples and my first few shirts done. Yeah, so I'm looking for 6 more donations at this point, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those in the works. So I need 1 more for sure donation, and then if I get a couple of extras, then I think the couple of extra donations, that money is then going to help go to ship all of these out to people. And then what I'll do is, because I'm doing a down payment, I'm hoping that maybe we could just get all of the sizes and colors and then just print them all. And then it'll be fast money coming in to pay off of the rest of those shirts, rather than having to wait for a turnaround and get, I mean, every time an order comes in, I can fill that order. Boom. So, provided, you know, and I'll just say, okay, look, these are the sizes available. If you require a small, then you're going to have to wait until we have this many smalls ordered, basically. So you can order a small, but it's going to be a little while until we get some more smalls ordered, or at least get the shirts in for the smalls. It's supposed to be a 100 shirt run. It may go over that at some point because of having to purchase sizes of shirts. And then what we'll do is I'll only release 100. The extras will go aside, and they'll wait for special events or the actual event itself. So that's pretty cool. I've got a huge list of people that I can ask for donations. I think what we're going to do is wait to get all of these people on board, and then look to see if I can get a couple of more extras before we get into the actual shirts, so that, like I said, I don't have to pay for shipping, because none of this can come out of my pocket, because my pockets are empty. I'm not looking to make any money off of this, but I am looking to make the biggest party out of this as possible. And we're shooting for 3 days, a 3-day event with music all 3 nights, food all 3 nights, events all 3 days. So it's got to have a hefty budget. You know, you figure we may spend as much as $6,000 to $10,000 just on a venue if we have to get a vacation rental with a beach and a big place, you know. And if we do it in a campground, then we're going to have to spend money on building or renting a stage and the outhouses and the generators and all that. So either way we go, it's going to be spending a buttload of money, right? Money that I don't got, but I can help raise easily just by doing this, right? Oh, I got to warm that up. All right. Warm it up? I don't know. Should I play the lottery? I mean, at this point, that's the only way I'm going to get rich. I was thinking last night, you know what? If I literally won the lottery today, tomorrow, I would have all these shirts made all at once, and I would be sending shirts to everyone that I know, and everyone on these lists and stuff. I would just send shirts everywhere with invitations, right? Everybody gets shirts and invitations, shirts and invitations, shirts and invitations. And then I would just set all of this up. Not only that, but if I won the lottery, I would fly people out. I would put people up. I would rent people's cars. You know, I would rent buses for tours. I would take us all to Disneyland. It would be a week long. I mean, I would just go fucking crazy. So yeah, I should win the lottery. I should be so lucky. Because if I did win the lottery, that's the way it would be. You know, that's the way it would be. You know, who's having trouble getting here? Okay, well, you're taking a car home with you. You know, I mean, what the fuck is money for anyway? I would not win the lottery and win millions of dollars and then just hoard it, right? I couldn't do that. Nor would I be able to spend it all on myself. That would feel really, really weird. But it would be, I'd have a ball spending it on, you know, a lot of people. That would be great. Woohoo! I mean, I could blow through $1 million like that and help so many fucking people. It would be ridiculous. Not my little to-do pipe. He's killing himself with that thing. It's got to be like pure poison. Yeah, like it matters much. Yep. The lottery. That would be the way to go, man. Well, between now and then, what I would probably do is I would purchase the if I won the lottery today, I'd purchase the Naval Academy there, the old Naval Academy in Lake Elsinore. I would purchase that tomorrow, or by the end of the business day today. It would be mine. And then within a week, I would have construction take place to start renovation, right? And have the entire thing renovated and turned into a studio. It would become Elsinore Brothers Studio, essentially. But then, at the same time, I would build a giant housing project there, right? If not a bunch of little houses like a neighborhood, probably a neighborhood cul-de-sac right there to the side. But I would also build some temporary housing, bring in trailers and stuff, but set that whole piece of property up for the event. And then, of course, it would just become Elsinore Brothers Studios, and it would have music and video editing bays and sound stages and studios and a big giant hangar outside for doing productions, a giant on the water pool for doing seamless shots out onto the lake with miniature models. You know, do old school shit. You know, have a full-blown stop-motion studio, you know, special effects department, old school makeup and special effects, none of the new shit. You know, yeah, have the digital stuff in this, but have the old shit too. So kids are learning from the old way into the new. Use the old way. The old ways are the way to go. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be fucking cool. So yeah, somebody win me the lottery so I could create this giant studio, you know, and it would be there to, yeah, essentially it would be there to make a little bit of money, but it would be there for the community first and foremost. It would belong to them, you know, because you got to give something back, right? And if you gave that back to the community, right, imagine what they would do with it. Imagine the creativity that would come out of that community, that place, right? How many kids would just be able to get out of junior high or high school and take the Let's bus over to the Naval Academy, over to Elsinore Brothers and Sisters Studio, and sign up for a class, free. Sign up for a room to practice in. You know, I mean, apprentice with someone. This, you know, yeah. Yet people win the lottery and they go to Cancun and buy a house and then go broke, living extravagant lives. Oh no. Yeah, see here, more political boobs coming. Report as junk. I don't even read this shit. I just fucking get rid of it. It don't matter what it fucking says. It don't matter what it says because it's crap. It's crap. Oh, jeez, I didn't mean to take a picture. I meant to turn it off. Yeah. I mean, when I lived in Elsinore as a kid, had there been a place like that, a place where you could go and sign up for any number of classes that are free, you know, any number of programs. You know, you're a little kid who likes to watch scary movies and you want to learn how to do makeup. There's a class for that, and you can become part of a project and be makeup guy on a project filled with kids your own age. It's like, okay, they've got a project going on, they need a makeup guy, go. You know, you're a kid who's you know, parents made him learn how to play an instrument, and now he's got all of this musical knowledge, and he needs a little direction. He needs a place to go do it and use that knowledge, you know, and create with it, you know. There's like-minded individuals there. Grab a studio, grab a room, go in, produce some fucking music, bada bing bang boom, get it going. You know, music teachers all around, engineers, you know, a lot of volunteers. A lot of those people live in and around that area who would just show up and volunteer so they could teach the next generation of kids, you know. Yeah, oh man. Yeah. If I only won the lottery. Shit, see, I'm a dreamer. I like to dream. What if? More people need to dream. People are waking up. Dogs too. Hey dog, you awake? Oliver. It's Tootsie. Hi, Tootsie. Does that mean Natalie's awake? Little Tootsie Pootsie. It's after 6, so probably so. My university student daughter is up and about, so she'll be leaving this morning. So I'll be taking off here in a few minutes to go put the cooler together. Because, you know, that's what I gotta do. And then, of course, I don't know what they're doing for sandwiches this morning. I don't know. Hi. Oh, Tootsie Fruitsy. Oh, you're such a Tootsie Fruitsy. Hi, my little Tootsie Fruitsy. My little Tootsie Fruitsy. Yes, you have to stay down. There you go. You little Tootsie Fruitsy. What a weird little dog. You know? Go figure, I got weird animals. A weird guy's got weird dogs, right? Oh, they're weird. They are weird. There's some weird ones. Makes me look normal. They're so weird. Ah, yeah. Can't wait. I can't wait. I think every day is a can't wait situation. Let's see. I might as well post it myself here. Let's see. I better call the dentist to postpone my appointment. Well, I'm not going to make any arrangements for you to stay anywhere else. You'll just be staying with us, and then we'll be going to the room in Vegas and coming back and staying here. We'll have a full house, but it'll be fun. You can pick which dog you want to sleep with now. We'll give you a pet rat. Let's see, what else do I have to do today? Oh, I got to call the t-shirts. Shirt place. shirts, sizes, and money. I need to stop by and get some money out of the bank and take it by and give it to them so that they know I am in earnest, and as soon as I get them money, they can order our shirts, and then as soon as I get some more money in, we'll print those shirts. Ah, yeah, baby. So if we can get shirts this week, get them printed next week, and I can get them in the mail the following week. And then if I get all of the sizes and colors printed at once, please, oh please, oh please, then every shirt after that is fast money. It's a quick turnaround then. You order a shirt, if we have the size available, you get it in the mail. We're only going to print 100 or so shirts. So it'll be like, okay, we're out of that size. You'll have to have this size or wait. And that'll be it. You know. That will be it. Totally totalness. Oh my God, I'm so excited about these shirts. Yeah, I'll be going over and finalizing the look of how it's printed, the size, and the location on the shirt. I'm thinking that with the shirt like this, the bottom of the graphic should be with the bottom of the sleeve, so that no matter how big the graphic is, the bottom of the graphic should be about lined up with the bottom of the sleeves, so that the graphic is about here. I don't want the graphic up too high. I got a beard, so I don't want my beard covering the graphic. I want the graphic down low enough, but not too low. I don't want it a belly graphic. I want it right across the chest. Right across the chest. I think it should be lined up just with the bottom of the sleeve across here. I think that would work perfect. The first two shirts are heather gray and brown. I can let you know that much. And they're nice looking colors. So, oh my God. So, that's my daughter throwing stuff in the bathroom. God damn it. No, she's like the nicest person in the morning, ever since she was a little girl. Yeah. It's weird. Weird. Once again, weird. Everything's weird. Even when normally you would think that a person would be in a bad mood, she's not. You know? And even when she is in a bad mood, it's like, it's her thing, right? She never makes it your thing. It's a weird kid. Weird world. All right, I'm heating up my coffee. Shut up. I'm back, baby. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Natalie's up. She's excited about you coming out. That's very cool. Very cool. She said if you were coming out a day early on the 17th, there's another show that's going on the 17th out in Vegas. It's like a small event. I don't know who it is. But I said, no, he's got things already worked out. But this is going to be a ball, man. It's going to be a ball. Of course, I'll be alone a lot of the time, but that's cool. That's cool. I'll probably be on YouTube, either doing stuff on YouTube or just watching my YouTube stuff. I've got a bunch of movies that I want to watch, so that'll be cool. That'll be cool. I'm not much of a guy to do the Vegas thing, so I won't be dropping you guys off and then going to the casinos and strip clubs. That's not me. I'm more of a homebody, so I'll probably be going back to the room and parking there. Or, yeah, I mean, it depends, unless you guys decide to just drive over to the event and then drive back, which that might be possible, unless you want me to drive over there and drop you off and then bring the car back to the parking where it's free, or we've already paid. So, so there's that. But we'll figure that out when we get there. Lots of options. Lots of options. The kitchen's open. Kitchen's open, baby. Wow. Shirts, concerts, reunion stuff, and show stuff, and and tonight's Minecraft Monday. So Minecraft Monday, I've been doing Lost Frederick. I created a new world where Frederick's lost, and I've decided, okay, rather than go any further in this world, I'm going to go back to Frederick, the original game that I was playing, and I'm going to run north. I'm just going to haul ass north for a day and get lost and only take a few items with me, and I'm going to start there. It would be nice if I could, you know what, maybe I'll have my daughter. That would be great if I could get my daughter to run me out somewhere and lose me. Right? And then I really wouldn't know where I was. Of course, she's going to be gone all day, and I'm going to be on before she gets home. So that's out of the question. But I've decided to go ahead and do the lost exploration thing in the world that I created, so that at some point I can come home during the game, and rather than have to say, okay, well, I'm done being lost, I'm going to go back to this game. You know, you can't join games together, you can't stitch them together, so I'm just going to continue with Frederick, because that's my favorite game. It means I got to be ultra safe. I'm going to keep my armor. I'm going to keep a few things with me. I'm going to take enough food to get me there. A few resources. I don't think I'm going to take any iron with me, but I will take a few iron tools that I will save for special needs stuff. So that'll be cool. But yeah, I didn't hear. Do you have a Switch? Are you going to bring a game? If you know, something small would be cool. If you got a small Switch or something that you could bring, that'd be cool. And then we could do like an online together. Yeah, being on the same server and stuff, that'd work really cool. But I don't know, man. I'm not forcing the issue. I'm just thinking about having fun. And then, you know, if I got something going on, I might do a special live thing. Yeah, I don't know. Just spitballing here. Oh, I know what it is. I didn't eat anything this morning yet. Got this cereal bar here. I know it's noisy. It's noisy, but I haven't eaten anything. Tootsie's down there on the floor eating kibble next to me, so she reminded me that I should eat something. She's bringing me kibble. Telling me, eat, son, eat. You have to eat something. You're going to shrivel up. Now everybody's lining up here. Eat. This is my food. This is my food. Really? Mine. Very, very cool. Yeah. Coffee noises. I got coffee and it makes me want more. Clean that little nose. Clean that little nose. There. Oh, there's Oliver. My little microcosm of the world here. All of my very different dogs. You're all so different. And you're all mutts. You're all mutts. My mutts. But you're just so different. It's like a little multicultural exchange here. It's great. It's great. I just love the fact that we're all so different. Right? I love meeting people who are totally different. Right? It's like, oh my God, you're like so weird. Oh my God. Yeah. Good old diverse world. Yep. Wouldn't it be boring if we were all the same? Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Boring as hell. Yeah. Weird is good. Weird is awesome. Not weird as boring. Boring. I don't want to be boring. All of these eyeballs staring at me saying, give me cereal bar now. Oh, she's so mellow. She's like, We had a dog, Charlie, for 17 years. And you'd start eating and he would just go lay down. You know, because he knew you were going to give him a bite eventually at some point. And he would just go lay down and wait. This big one here, she'll look at you, and as soon as you look in her direction, she looks away, like, da-ding. That's funny stuff right there. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what to do for Halloween. A haunted house? Can I do a haunted house on YouTube? And if I were to do a haunted house on YouTube, what would it be like? Right? So it would be a live broadcast. I would have to have some kind of costume on. Would it have to be scary? I don't know. I mean, me without makeup, I think is pretty damn scary. The room would have to have some kind of Halloween thing, jack-o'-lantern on the table or whatever. And then elements, I would have to bring in some kind of graphics, sound, music. Halloween is a Thursday, so I could do a special live show on Thursday. I don't know. I'm starting to introduce Halloween themed elements into the channel this month. If you watch the program guide, then you can see that. And then I've got a Halloween program. What is it, Friday at 4? A Halloween party, an educational film. So there's that. And I'm going to kind of build every week a little bit more Halloween, a little bit more Halloween. And then Halloween week, it'll be all Halloween. And then maybe on Halloween night, do a live, some kind of live Halloween broadcast. I don't know. Put together some kind of scary sounds and pictures and images and stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. I've never produced a Halloween or holiday show at all, so. Speaking of holidays, I'll have to check my calendars and stuff, but I believe that sometime in early December marks the anniversary of the first morning show. So I know we're going to have to do something there. I don't know how many episodes I will have done by then total. Up into the hundreds, I guess, a couple of hundred at least. 5 days a week for 52 weeks. That's 52 times 5. That comes out to fuck if I know. That would be that thing called math. I don't do maths. I don't do the maths. I don't do it. Blame it all to hell. Arr. Arr. What? Something like 300 shows, maybe? 300-ish? Would you think? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I don't care what the math says. Doesn't matter. Whatever it is, that's what it is. Okay. Whatever it is, that's what it is. I'm going to start uploading some X-1 for next week. Totally. Episodes 105 through 110. It hurts. But you know what? I don't care anymore. I just don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Let it hurt. Damn it. Like I got any choice. Aye. Alright. It is 6:30. I'm going to get up and I'm going to go put a cooler together real quick and I'll be back in a flash. Good morning. All right, the cooler is packed. Just one more sandwich to go. Let's see, what do we got here? I got a message from somebody. Let me type a message here real quick. Oh man, typing on this little thing bites. Big giant fingers. There we go. Okay. Oh my God, like go away. There we go. Excellent. All right. There we go. See if we get another message in. Shirt stuff. All right. So that's cool. That's cool. More guaranteed donations coming in. So I'm gonna go ahead and take money over there today, maybe, and have them order all of the shirt stock we need, right? And get that ready, get that coming in. So when that comes in, by then we should have the money to print our shirt samples and get everybody wearing shirts so that we can get rid of the rest, right? Yeah. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. So that's very, very cool. Very, very cool. Very cool, man. I can't wait. Can't wait. It's just very cool. Okay, so over to the shirt place today, and get those shirts ordered. Yeah, righteous. Righteous. And then if we can just get all of the shirts that we pick up, get the stock, every stock shirt that we pick up, get them printed. Because it's not like we have to wait for a different shirt because they're going to be for another shirt too. They're all custom colors, different colors for each shirt. No two shirts will be the same color. Right? So, I had thought about using primary colors mainly, and we will use a few, but I like the different colors because it's going to give us a unique quality to the shirts. So, excited about that. So, we're going to order some shirts and be ready to do a bunch of shirts. And I'm going to have to be there on shirt printing day because it's been a long time since I've been able to, be a part of something like this. Creating manufactured products, that is. So, and I love the screen printing process, and they've got some newfangled machines. So, I'm excited. I'm doubly excited. Yeah. Hi, Biggin. How's it going, Biggin? How you doing, Biggin? Oh, and they've got some great ideas for making these shirts better than my ideas, right? It's like, here's my idea, and they're like, well, let's do this. And I'm like, oh, yeah, let's do that. It's like the labels on the inside of the shirt. That's going to be a big. In fact, I've got to work on that. That's important. Shirt, label, logo, and that'll be Elsinore Brothers and Sisters, or Elsinore Brothers Studio, and then below that it'll say Elsinore Brothers and Sisters Reunion Festival Reunion Week, or whatever, and then below that it'll say Limited Edition Shirt Series. So we'll have all of that printed in the back here, so that you know it's my shirt, and you know that it's specifically for the donors. That's it. DONORS, donors, not donors. It's an ER. What an idiot I am. To call my daughter in to get things spelled correctly without having to use spell check, right? Arr. And yeah, when we get into the bulk of the shirt donations, it'll be send your donations via mail, cash check or money order, and print out this form, or at least put this information down onto a piece of paper and send it in. What shirt design you want, what color you want, what size you want, and write down what donation you're sending in. That's it. Just like the old days, I mean, I figure if I gotta mail you something, like a T-shirt, well, you gotta mail me something, man. I want a souvenir. I want something written down that says, hey, look, so and so donated to this friggin' party, because that's all gonna go into a list, man. It's gonna go into a list. How many people donate, who the donors are. At the back of this, the yearbook that we print, at the back of that yearbook, it's going to be the list of the donors who don't want to remain anonymous. All of the businesses that help, the people that help, the band, everybody. I mean, it's going to just be a great yearbook. Get the right fundage together, and we'll hire a really Gucci photographer to come out and shoot it all every day and do yearbook photos. Preferably somebody that we know that would, of course, work with us on a price. But yeah, that'd be cool. Big plans, big dreams. We'll see if we can pull it off. So far, the half dozen people that I've been in touch with about this, that have gotten back to me, they all seem really excited. So I'm excited. I'm really excited, Their excitement excites me. But I can't do it alone, and I can't pay for any of this. I can, pay for my portion. I can pay for my shirts and my ticket, and my food and stuff when we're there, but the only other thing that I can do is just put my body and soul into it, and everything else that I got. But if everybody puts in a little bit and comes out with a couple of shirts, ooh, I want that shirt too, ooh, I want that shirt too, then we're beaming, we're just going up. We're going to get everything that we need to make this happen. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to have to, at some point, put together elements for the live program to help boost donations. But I kind of want to just wait and let it happen organically. When I get all the elements in for this, okay, this is what the show is going to be like, or this is what the video is going to be like, or the commercial, or whatever. However it turns out. It would be really neat if we had rotating hosts for the Elsinore Brothers and Sisters Live. I could come on, do the first episode, bring my brother on as guest, and then the next week or the 2 weeks later or the next week or whenever it is, he comes on as host and he has a guest come on. And then the following week, that guest is now the host and they bring on someone else. And if we do it like that, I think it would really be a unique take on that kind of program, right? I hear a bowl scraping. I better check the dog bowl. Right back. Am I gone? Like, totally, I'm here again. Argan oil. Let's see. Okay, there's my list of things to do this morning. Oh, I better add this. Darn. Repair that material rack out there and make sure that it don't fall again. Oi, idiot. Get that situated so I can get all that stuff back up off the ground. Yeah, I need to get rid of more crap out there. Start going through my shed. Start dealing with all that nonsense. Got so much nonsense out there. It's nostalgia. It's nonsense and nostalgia, but I got to go through it. That's why I need my brother here, because I can off a lot of that nostalgia nonsense on him, and he can take it home and enjoy a bunch of it. He's got a few things up there that I need. A little 8mm, maybe 16mm viewer editor thingy. Right, and some other things. They've got some films, actually, that I could kinescope for them and send him home with digital copies. So that would be cool. We could make copies of a bunch of stuff while he's here. But, you know, once again, I'm a dreamer. I'm dreaming. I'm spitballing here. I don't think I could get him down here for a couple of days, let alone a couple of weeks. Yeah. Everybody's got their own lives to live. Everybody's busy doing their own things. Yep. I just wait. Just wait. Yeah, but I could really use his help. Tremendously. Oh, I gotta get some more coffee. Hopefully there's some left. Maybe. I'll check. Right back. I'm back, baby. The coffee is hot. Sweet and hot, and it is plentiful. And I'm just darn right excited to be here. No, really. Really, I got way too much sleep last night. I got to sleep too early. Oh, yeah. folks, and I'm feeling weird. I'm the only person who gets dingy when I get too much sleep. Most people get dingy when they don't have enough. I get really loopy and stuff when I've had too much sleep. It's like an extra dose of oxygen to the brain. You know, you're like, whoa, whoa, oh my God. No, really. Somebody needs to video chat me for a viewing party, a watch party of square pegs. Dude, oh my God, it is so fun. It is so. When Joey's here, you can hang out and watch a bunch of my weird shit. Listen to a bunch of my weird Dr. Demento stuff. That'll be a treat. Yeah. There's probably a bunch of movies and records and stuff you've never even heard of that should be quite interesting to check out, to say the least. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I was going to say it's going to be weird for you to do your hours, change your hours around, but then you're young, so it's probably not going to matter to you. You'll probably be over the time change, like by the first day, you know. It's not much of a difference, but it's your hours, your sleeping and working hours that's going to be the big thing. Yes, sir. It'd almost be better to go like to the other side of the world, right? Because then it would be perfect. You wouldn't have to change your hours around. All of a sudden you're up in the daytime, sleep in the same time. That'd be weird. No jet lag. Thought out, yeah, it's thought out, you know. Well, that's cool. That's totally righteous. I got a message here this morning about shirt stuff from a friend, and so that just guarantees their shirts and their sizes and stuff, which is totally cool. In fact, I'll go ahead and write down this. What is it? Okay. Sizes. Okay. I bet you it's XL and double XL is going to be the size that we have to order extra. Huh? My dog is looking at me like I'm talking to him. Well, Sam, hey Sam, what do you think? We're going to have to do extra large. You want fries with that? Super size me, baby. Yeah, that's great. That's totally great, Sam. I'm glad you're on top of this, taking notes, keeping me abreast of all the changes that's going on. I appreciate it, Sammy. Okay, we got the early donations have come in, and we're going to use that to get the shirt stock. We've got other money coming in next week, this week and next week, and we'll use that to get the shirts rolling, printed. We'll get the first shirts out and figure out how we're going to, how much it's going to cost to ship them via media mail, and then we'll get shirts paid for and shipping paid for, and the next batch of shirts to go out for donation will know what shipping will be attached to them. Bada bing. But it's important that I get this first money into the mix. So I wasn't worried about shipping costs. I am now. But it'll work itself out. It'll work itself out. Once people are wearing those shirts, it's going to be a juggernaut. It's going to be unstoppable. I'm not going to have enough shirts. I'm going to go from design to design to design, selling out every frickin' time. I betcha. I'm just saying. But I betcha. You know. There's a lot of people on this Elsinore thing. And every time one of those scammers comes on with their Elsinore t-shirt and the anchor and all of that shit that, you know, their autistic child designed, which is just a bullshit line that they use in every club that they join so they can sell their corporate t-shirts. As soon as they come into the group, we say you're a scammer, and we get rid of them. You're gone, out of here. So I'm an administrator in this Elsinore group. So of course, people don't know that most of the time. But it ain't no scam. I guess they do know that. I guess it says administrator underneath my name when you see me there. Which is cool, you know, because now I carry a little weight. I've got some clout, you know. My words have weight, you know, like the guy who wanted to claim me as a scammer, until he realized that, you know what, there are a lot of people involved in this, and that means you're calling all of them scammers. So no, take your negativity and go away, dude. Yeah. I don't like negativity, you know. Fucking pisses me off. Makes me feel negative. Ow. Ow. It's hard to wag my tail when it hurts. Man. All right. Yeah. All right, well, let's see. Joey's on the calendar. There you go. There we go, baby. That's bitchin', man. Awesome sauce. That's all I can say. It's just awesome. It's just totally awesome. It's just totally awesome. Yeah. Man, the pain is just... Yeah, I think it was because I slept too long. Yeah, anytime I'm in bed for too long, lying in one position, it's no good. The pain just compounds by the staying in one spot all night long, or, you know, for an hour at a whack. It's a bummer because I remember everything throughout the night. I remember going to sleep. I remember getting up, you know, every night. It's like I'm never really out of it, you know. Every time I roll over, I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake until I go back to sleep, and then I'm only asleep a brief period before I'm wide awake again. And the pain makes waking up instantaneous, you know. Get up to take a leak and try to lay back down, and you're in pain. So it can be a pain. It can be a pain in the ass. But I'm so conscious of everything that happens throughout the night. So it doesn't really ever feel like sleep, you know. Last night I had a brief period where I was actually dreaming. I don't remember what I was dreaming, but I was like, oh man, I woke up and I was like, oh man, I want to go back to that dream. Jeez. I don't know what the hell it was. One of those feel-good moments in a dream where it's like, oh gosh, this is great. This is neat. Oh, it's gone. Good feeling's gone. Oh, I hear traffic out there. Somebody getting ready to go to work. Work. Oh, that's right, I gotta work today. Gotta go clean a house. And then go do t-shirt stuff. And then, I think we're doing a whole grilled chicken on the barbecue today with beans and rice, tortillas. That'll be neat. Totally cool. Totally cool, you know. I have to pick up some Coke. Coca-Cola, that is. Really. Yeah. I like to have a good Coke with my dinner. What else have I got to do today? Not much, I guess. Try to get done as early as possible and get back here and set up Minecraft for this evening. And basically, I'm ready to run. I've got to run away and go somewhere and build a soddy, go to sleep, I guess, and then wake up and destroy everything and then save out there, so I'm just in a fresh spot and kind of wake up there. God, I wish I could get my daughter to run me off in a direction so that I could be out in a place that I don't know. That would be great. That would be awesome, you know. Of course, I've got the map coordinates on, so I would kind of know where I'm at, but I ain't good with numbers, so it wouldn't be a real easy giveaway. So yeah, I'll do that and get that ready, and then try to lay down for an hour before the show, so I've got my wits about me. That's a tall order considering all the things I've got to do today. You know, what? I got to make a phone call and I got to go to 3 places. Woo! It's going to take all day. No, it won't. Take a couple hours max. So if I can get back here, well, maybe the house will be empty early today, and we'll be able to get that done early. It'd be nice if we could get it done by around lunch, because then I could deal with what I got to deal with and get back here by 1, I guess. Since I'll probably have time this morning, so I'll probably go ahead and set up the Minecraft stuff this morning, save it out, have it ready to go live, and then upload some X-1. Yeah. I guess I should put that down here. I better make it in red. XM1. Alright. There we go. Do that and get those started for next week. Bitchin'. I can't believe it's the first week of October. Tomorrow. Starts tomorrow, October. I feel like watching Peanuts. Right? It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Oh my God! It's like totally pumpkin. Jack-o'-lantern. So I need to get some kind of Halloween decoration in here. What am I going to wear? Dress this place up like for Halloween. How do I do that? Put a black curtain behind me? Ooh, that's spooky. Ah, it's not spooky. I don't have any costume stuff. Well, really, I mean, a few Renaissance fair things, but that's, yeah. I don't think we have any Halloween decorations. I think we tend to get a pumpkin and carve it every year, just about. But that's it. No scary goblins or witches or skeletons or ghouls to hang in the windows or anything. I just don't think we have anything. I guess a skull sitting over here would work. Jack-o'-lantern. If I had a little jack-o'-lantern, I could set it up on the shelf where I keep my little rabbit, and the camera would kind of see it, and it would look really big in the corner. But no, I could make some kind of decoration. I could learn how to use the fucking keying up graphics on this thing and put an overlay on the screen, but I just ain't have the time to do that, George. Any suggestions what I can do for Halloween? I don't know, George. Definitely good dog, Rita. I just don't know. Don't know. Some kind of Halloween decoration. What could I make? Well, I don't know. Do I have something over here? Nope. I said nope. No sorry, I says. I does not have it. That's right, boss. I don't have it. I ain't got it. Hi, Sam. You're cute. You want to get covered up? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? You want to get covered up? You're a good boy. There you go. They like to have a blanket or something on top of them, so I keep my flannel there, so when there's no blanket, I can just chuck my flannel over the top of them little poochers. Gosh. I got some sun coming in over here. That's cool. Sunlight. Tick-tock, man. I can feel it. Time is waning. I can feel it. The older you get, man, things just seem to go by quicker because you don't have anything to anticipate. You've kind of been places, you've done things. So a lot of the adventure is gone, and that's where time stretches out, and time really condenses as you get older. And man, this year has gone by so quick. It's crazy. I'm trying to get the most out of every day, even when all I can do is all I can manage to do is just this, And I just try to get the most out of the little that I can do, But I have fun. Anybody want to talk about movies? Anybody out there? You see Bugsy Malone? Anybody? Joey? Have you seen Bugsy Malone? I don't know the guy. Yeah. Great movie. Great movie, yeah. It's great. It's a great movie. Don't you know? Yeah, there's a, or Over the Edge. Over the Edge is another one. Have you seen that one? Over the Edge? If not, there's probably a couple of movies we might want to watch while you're here. Yeah. Ooh, I gotta get a wagon. Gotta get a wagon. Let's find a wagon. That's gonna be important, hauling luggage around. Those Vegas hotels, gotta have a wagon, man. Everybody else had little suitcases with wheels on them, which is great if you got them, but if you don't, and throw all your stuff into a wagon. And me too, haul me around. But it would have been an easier trip last time had we a wagon to just throw every stuff. You know, one of those little canvas, soft-sided, fold-up wagons, and you just open it up and lock it into place, and it's got a little thing and 4 wheels, and you just drag it around. That's what we need, one of those. So a cheap little fold-up wagon that'll hold, you know, 3 or 4 backpacks. That's it. You know, 3 or 4 backpacks and my day bag. And that's about it. I think last time I took a guitar. I don't remember. I don't remember. I really don't remember. I just remember hauling that stuff back and forth and back and forth. Whew. I don't want to do that again. I'd rather go with nothing than to haul those bags around the hotel again. Nothing. Oh man, it's going to be so fun. It's going to be so fun. Yeah. Maybe I'll, depending on how the night goes, maybe I'll just meet you guys at In-N-Out. That's what we do after the show. Of course, you don't have to, you know. Like, I don't eat that stuff, you know. Like, it's bad for my vibes. It hurts my aura. Ah, me too, the colon. But hey, what are you gonna do? You only live once. And when it's tick-tocking, baby, just live, baby, live. Live, baby. Like you ain't never lived before. Ah. What do you mean, like on my head? Exactly what I mean, on your head. I can't do that. I'll throw up. Hey, Marge, he's talking to himself again. Look who's talking, you bastard. You can't shut up. Right. Right. Right, 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 right. Sorry, I got lost in a X-1 episode. Right. Okay. So movies. Movies. Movies, 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 movies. Movies. I'm so darn excited. I think I'll have to put on some movies when we're done here. What do we got over here? Little House on the Prairie. Little House on the Prairie. This is my TV guide, of course. You can find movies in the TV guide. So let's go there. Ooh, nice. Columbia Records and Tape Club. 11 records or tapes for 1 cent. Oh, look at all these 8 tracks. God, I got a lot of those. Oh, look, they got cassettes now. Oh, wait, these are cassettes. Oh, some of them are cassettes. Some of them are 8 tracks. So you can do 12-inch stereo record, 8-track cartridges, tape cassettes, or reel-to-reel. You could pick out reel-to-reel. Get out of here. Oh, man. Had I known that back then. That's cool. They don't show any reels here. That's fucked up. I wanted to see the reel-to-reel tape there. Man. John Davidson show? Yeah, he was kind of iffy. He was just a pretty face. He was. I remember seeing him on an early episode of Bowling with the Stars, or Celebrity Bowling, right? Celebrity Bowling, and he was one of the celebrity bowlers, and he was like a pretty boy. I mean, literally, he was just all teeth and hair, and a tight pair of pants, and that's all the girls could do was comment on how pretty he was, and then he had nothing upstairs. He was like a, you know, the quintessential blonde ditz. That's what he was. It was funny, and you know, I guess it took a lot of practice to be the semi-non-ditz that he became. Yeah, there you go. That's what I mean. John Davidson. Not again. I see that. I see that. There, all right there. More stuff coming in, going out, coming in. Textuses. Who is that? Jessica Savage. Oh, I remember Jessica Savage. NBC Sunday News. Wow. Galactica 1980. Ooh. In Search of. Ooh. In Search of Shark Worship. Ha! This is 1980. This is July of 1980, so yeah. Here's a movie. Minute to Pray, A Second to Die, Italian, 1967. Alex Cord, Arthur Kennedy, Robert Ryan, Mario Brega. I've never heard of that movie. Here's another one, Volcano, 1969. Spectacular visual effects. Maximilian Schell. Maximilian Schell. Is she supposed to say Schnell? Schnell! No, probably not. Diane Baker. This is one of those like earthquake, right? Disaster films. That's exactly what that is. Dimension 5. An espionage agent, Jeffrey Hunter, travels through time in an effort to save Los Angeles from the H-bomb. Francie Nguyen. Dimension 5, science fiction, 1966. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Dimension 5, 1966. We'll check it out. Dimension 5, 1966. Let's see if we can dig that one up. Yeah, I was able to dig up some really good movies the other day. I mean, some good stuff, baby. gentlemen prefer blondes. So proudly we hail. Oh, that's right, because it's July 4th on Friday. So this is the day after July 4th. So we're still doing the patriotic stuff here. That's what we're doing, baby, is we're doing that that patriotic thing. Elvis Presley movie, Hillbilly Singer, Loving You. Loving, what's the name of this movie? It doesn't say what the name of it is. It just says musical. Explain in Loving You, 1957. Okay. That's it. What the hell? Oh, I'm Harry. That's what it is. Ah, yeah, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, it's just about time for the house to clear. And I'm good to be all alone with me dogs. Good to be with my dogs. She leaving, love? I don't know. Let's see. Any other good movies on in 1980? I don't know. What years was Square Pegs? Square Pegs on right now? It's 1980. Ooh, Scott Baio is co-host on the Mike Douglas Show. Guest Jack Klugman, Burt Young, Kelly Reno, Gloria. So at this point, he's kind of older at 1980, right? He's in his, late teens, early 20s at this point? 1980, it was only a few years before that he was in, 1 year ago, in 1979, he did, what was that, Skate Town? Skate Town, woo! Skate Town. He's still on Happy Days or something, right? Isn't he Chachi? Isn't the Joni Loves Chachi? Isn't that about the time? I was doing a Joni Loves Chachi thing. Oh, another Michael Douglas, Dr. Hook. Phil Donahue. George Wallace, comedian. All right, back to the movies. Oh, look, Mike Douglas again. Co-host Eric Estrada. Red Fox, Walter Cronkite, Shelley Winters, Todd Rundgren. Wow, and he performs a bunch of music. Right? Psh, psh. All right, Tuesday. What kind of movies on? Here on Tuesday morning. Tuesday. Oh, a Nova. The bridge that spanned the world. Oh my God, no way. White Shadow. Misadventures of Sheriff Lobo. That's good. Is she leaving? Hello? 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 Love you, baby. Adios. Have a good day. Be good. Have fun. You got everything? Yeah. Okay. And here I am, all alone with me dogs. Alone with me dogs. Looking for a movie to watch in 1980. Battered. Mike Farrell, LeVar Burton, Joan Blondell, Howard Duff. Wow. Karen Grassel. That's Caroline Ingalls from Little House on the Prairie. Let's see. A Special Kind of Love. Movie about a New Mexico widower struggling to raise his children, including a retarded teenager, formerly shown under the title Special Olympics. Ah, okay. Charles Durning. Oh, he's good. Irene Tedrow. Mare Winningham. Oh, okay. I bet she plays the teenager. Deborah Winger. Wow. I believe Deborah Winger, when she was young, she did a she did a movie about a girl who was in a car accident and lost a bunch of her brain functions and had to relearn how to be who she was before, and she had to do it like starting as a child, and she had to relearn how to use her hands and arms and how to think and how to talk and all of that. That was a heavy movie. I think that was, pretty sure that was Deborah Winger. Yeah. Anyway, looking for a movie in 1980. The Touchables. An erotic brew about 4 mod London girls who kidnap a singer idol, David Anthony. And it is in 1968. Oh, so that sounds pretty weird. I probably would watch that one. Not just because it's my birth year, but because it is an English movie, and it sounds kind of weird. 4 mod London girls? That sounds good. Riding around on Vespas, I betcha. But they're on mopeds. Because that would be, 68? I think 69. Isn't that one? Or is it before that? No, it's after. I think 68 is 68 or 69 is 2001: A Space Odyssey, and then after that he does Stanley Kubrick. After that he does the one about the crazy mod punks in London in the future. What the fuck is that movie called? Clockwork Orange. That's what it is. Clockwork Orange. That's the movie there that I'm talking about there. Clockwork Orange. Anybody like that movie? I've seen it a couple of times. I haven't seen it in a long time, but it's a tripper. White Witch Doctor. Susan Hayward, Robert Mitchum, 1935. Oh, that's probably a fucking great one. 35. So that's before he got blackballed in Hollywood and blacklisted for being a pot smoker. You know, the only reason he got blacklisted for being a pot smoker is because he got busted and went to jail, and Hollywood had to disavow any knowledge of pot smoking other than reefer madness, right? So, of course, they were all potheads back then, but they couldn't admit it. So they blacklisted and blackballed him, and then he finally came back with Thunder Road and just kicked ass. But it took him a little while to come back. Look, Michael Douglas again, Rita Coolidge, and Glenn Campbell. Wow. That's great. Michael Douglas, Scott Baio, Joe Namath, James and Stacy Keach. Wow. What a great fucking show. What a great fucking show, man. I would totally watch